And I have returned with the Hitachi VM-E510A. Apparently I still can't say that model number. I have now purchased a set of 2025 batteries. There are 2 of them. This camcorder only takes 1. You may or may not know that I also have the CCD-TR54 Sony Handycam. The other battery went into that. So, we've got all that, but I'm not just doing that. The reason why I'm actually making a video, because that ordinarily would not be really video-worthy, is because I am testing this camcorder using AA batteries. That's right. It's got a built-in 6x AA setup for 6 volts total, because of course it needs 6 volts. And it can use both the lithium battery, and I've got one of those that will work, but it's also got a couple little flip-up tabs. We might look at those here in a few minutes, just to go ahead and show you, because I am going to take the batteries out of the camera so it doesn't use them all up and store them safe. Now, I'm not stupid enough to turn on the halogen light, because I'm sure that that would just completely destroy the battery life, but this thing is now completely portable, and I can pretty much take it anywhere that I would like. So that is what we are going to do in this video. And we're in the basement. You can see I'm not tethered to the wall. Mostly because there's basically no outlet in here. I mean, there is one back there. You can see I'm not using it because the only thing that's plugged into that is the washing machine, which is still around, still working. Don't really know what I feel about it just yet. It's pretty quiet, though I do have to give them that. Their direct drive is not too bad. This is, of course, still here. Would have been nice if you could get this in red, but I looked just briefly in a Best Buy tonight because I had some time to burn and happened to notice you can't get red washing machines or dryers anymore. It's kind of a shame. I like the red color. I wonder what the instant zoom would do for this. If it would make it look like crap or what. I think I'm going to turn on the electronic image stabilizer as well, just so I can have it. There's your source of illumination. It really just got a lot quieter in here. I hate CFLs. I can see the flickering in that. I don't think the camera can, but I sure can. There's the old connection for the cable equipment. I think I might just use the instant zoom for that. I think it's digital zoom, so it's not really that good, but could be worse. Here's the cable that used to go to the old internet setup. I might have to see if I can deroute that or something and use that cable for something. There's a lot of excess cable lines in here. And just browse around. Nothing in particular, really. Gotta be careful what I show in here because there's a lot of incriminating things. You can see my... well, actually you can't. Maybe I will have to violate my rule of not putting on the halogen spotlight. Let's see what it does to the batteries. I turn it on. Actually, the batteries are holding steady. That's not bad. There's the little laser nut broken, my pile of scrap. Actually, this is all stuff that's either for sale or that I'm keeping, except for this. I gotta get rid of that. But anyway, don't want to leave that on too long. There, of course, is all the model rail stuff, the N-scale stuff. I might have to come down here and make a better video of this, but I'm probably going to bring a different camcorder down, probably one of the mini DV ones, so you can stand more of a chance of actually reading some of it. Stack of microchips. When's the last time you saw one of these? This is an 8-inch floppy diskette. No kidding. What if it says on it? I don't think it does. It's definitely not 5 1/4, I'll assure you of that. Other stuff up there. Some of the HVAC plumbing. See up there, there's all those wires go to mouse traps. I hope there are no mice on them because that's gross. And I think there might actually be one up on that trap there, but I can't see, and I'm not about to go up there and look. Because that kind of stuff just gives me the heebie-jeebies. as much as I would hate to admit it. But it does. Despite being digital zoom, the instant zoom does make it a lot easier. I think it's digital zoom. That would be my guess anyways. But it makes it a lot faster than zooming in. Yeah, it definitely looks like that's digital zoom. It's not even a variable amount of digital zoom. Okay, I'm gonna bring this thing back upstairs. I believe I have just figured out how the titler works. I went ahead and pushed the button, and there you go. I guess it's the timed mode. It's kind of weird how that works. I'm not sure I'm enamored with the way that the titler on this particular camcorder runs. It's kind of strange, really. But it is there, I guess. So there, I guess, is your test on battery. I don't want to run this out too long. There's not really much else I can think of to show. It still hasn't moved down any ticks, which is pretty good. But I think what I'm going to do actually right now is I'm going to show you how the battery compartment on this particular camcorder works. So stay tuned. Okay, and I'm back with this is the CCD-TR54, and I've noticed something very interesting about this particular camcorder. You cannot turn off the auto date function. Oh, probably help if I hit the right button to try and put the time on the screen. It's auto date or nothing. So that's very strange. You can't just have the date on your own, but here it is, the Hitachi VM-E510A, and I finally said that model number correctly. And this is how the battery compartment works. I think I showed this in the original video, but I'm going to show it again just for all of you. This is what it looks like with all the batteries installed in it. And it's very easy. It's not quite so easy to put these in, because you gotta really push these back. They go quite far back, you might be able to tell there. You gotta really push them back in order to get these ones in place, but there are guides. This camcorder has guides, you can see them. That's where you insert all the batteries. It's really quite an ingenious setup. I wish more camcorders did that, but I want those batteries to go away. It's too bad that more camcorder manufacturers didn't do this. It really is an ingenious idea. And I almost wonder if this is an OEM Hitachi unit or if somebody else built this for Hitachi. And if somebody else built it, if their version of the same camcorder also had AA batteries. Now it says to use only alkaline. I know why they tell you not to use lithiums, because the lithiums actually have a higher, oops, camcorder just fell over. But anyway, the lithiums have a higher terminal voltage. Oop, focus, please. But I wonder if you could not use carbon zincs in this. They probably wouldn't last very long, which I'd imagine is why they tell you you shouldn't use those, but I'm not sure. That'd actually almost be an interesting experiment. Of course, I'm not about to go buy carbon zincs specifically for this camcorder. Looks like you actually get instructions. Looks like I gotta compete with the noise in the other room. Every time I make a camcorder demonstration video, I've always got to compete with noise in the other room. But anyway, looks like these are, well, those are French. Oh man, wow. Actually, no, it's in both languages. Looks like that's for just installing the NiCad battery, which I do have. I have one that will work with this camcorder. But I think that the double A's is definitely a lot better of an approach, especially these days when the NiCad batteries are pretty much dead. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else to tell you. The one other interesting thing I think I'll note about this particular camcorder, the VM-E510A, is that it has no counter reset. There's no way to reset the counter on this other than by ejecting the tape and putting it back in. So, definitely interesting. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Hope this part of the video turned out, because I know this camcorder has had issues with that in the past.